Good morning, and what a morning it is. We've got some pretty cool plans today, so let me tell you about them. All right, it is 7:42 a.m. Friday, May 9th. I am waiting on my friend Maddie to get here so that we can head to Columbus. Why are we heading to Columbus? Glad you asked. Well, we are heading up extra early today to meet up with Jay and Chloe Weinberg for some breakfast. I haven't seen them since PaleFest 2023, which is kind of crazy to think about, so we definitely have a lot of catching up to do. Once we are finished with breakfast, we are all going over to the historic Crew Stadium. For what? Well, once again, I am glad you asked. It is Sonic Temple weekend, and if you guys remember last year's Sonic Temple vlog, you will remember that that was like one of the best weekends of my life. It was amazing, so fingers crossed that this weekend follows in suit. We are just going to be having a good time. There are a bunch of bands on the bill that Jay and I want to see, so we will mostly just be watching bands all day. We may end up doing some sort of rig rundown on Jay's kit. Maybe I'll get to play it. I don't know. And I've got a few friends up there that I want to catch up with. The Black Dahlia Murder is going to be there, so I would love to catch their set and catch up with my friend Alan, because again, it's been a couple of years since I've seen him, and I absolutely love that guy. I've got another friend that's going to be up there doing lighting for ICP, my friend Evan, who is just the absolute most adorable baby boy I've ever met in my life. Again, haven't seen him in a couple of years, so it's going to be really good to catch up with him. And then once the day at Sonic is over, we are going to the Sonic Temple after party show, because my friends in Bather are on the bill there, and they are playing with Peeling Flesh, who I've been wanting to see for quite some time, so that should be pretty cool. And once all that's done, I get to come home and lay in my nice comfy bed and think about how awesome my life is. So I'm taking you guys with me. Let's hit the road and see what the day holds.
Change my ways one of these days.
I'm gonna go now. Sorry. Jay got me out here sleeping with the enemy. Starbucks, more like Star Sucks, am I right?
2 hours later.
Got the absolute corniest dude in the industry behind me, fucking Jose Mangina or whatever his name is, waiting in general public like the rest of us. Sick! Look at all those chickens. What is going on, guys? AJ Good here with Jay Weinberg. We are at Sonic Temple.
Yes, we are.
What are we doing?
We're here at my drums.
We're
My brand
gonna
new drum set.
basically like a poor man's rig rundown.
Let's do it.
All right.
With my brand new drum set.
Brand new.
Designed by the one and only Shepard Fairey of a Bay Giant. One of my favorite artists of all time. He had done a collaboration with Suicidal Tendencies like 10, 12 years ago or so. And so when I joined Suicidal early last year, we got to talking about doing a Suicidal Tendencies themed kit with his artwork. So the idea would be to like send him a couple shells and have him do his artwork on it, but he was working on a couple different exhibitions at the time. So he made this awesome wrap that we put around the shells of all his artwork, a collage of Suicidal artwork, of Bay artwork, and really cool, made by my friends at SJC Custom Drums. This is honestly, could be my favorite kit I've ever had. Sounds great, feels awesome. We tricked it out to be very maneuverable. We're on tour with Metallica right now, so the kit has to be constructed really quickly and taken apart really quickly. So everything's kind of built with that in mind, where it has to get off the stage in about like 5 minutes. So that takes a lot, but everything there is kind of with that consideration. There are no mic stands anywhere, so everything's built into the kit or onto the kit. You can put your camera right in there. We have 2 microphones suspended inside the drum, held together with bungee cords. A Yamaha sub kick and a Beta 91A that are in there. Sounds amazing. My friends at Fork's Drum Closet in Nashville helped hook that up. And you plug into it just like you would like a guitar or anything. That's how you plug into those microphones. And yeah, we got it going on. You can come on in. Your drum cases from Hugenberg. Match the kit. Yeah, here we are.
You know I'm a snare guy.
You are a snare guy.
And that snare is thick.
It is.
Super thick.
That is my 48-ply signature snare drum that I'm really, really happy with. Been using that for almost 10 years now. It's one of my favorites. This one has artwork from my good friend Thomas Hooper. Nowhere Tattoo. Thomas. That's Thomas. Got Thomas's stuff all over. And yeah, oh, we got the Zildjian brake bell, a cymbal that I designed with my favorite cymbal company in the world, Zildjian cymbals.
That's like the newest release, right?
That's the newest release. We haven't yet released it with my logo on it, but that's coming sometime soon.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, man, here we are.
Poor man's brake bell.
As they say.
It is a super nice kit, and I love smaller kits now. I've had an affinity for those. It probably feels good to jump back behind a small one.
Yeah, well, it's like no matter, you know, what the project is, my kind of rule of thumb has always been like, I don't want anything up here that I'm not playing every single song.
Yeah.
And that's kind of always been the case. And I know that's like, kind of seems oxymoronic when you have like 2 bass drums and a whole mess of toms and lots of cymbals and stuff. But just depending on the music you're playing, it's like, I've always wanted it to be minimal in that sense. Like if I'm not playing everything on in front of me for every song, I ditch it. I don't want it. So for Suicidal, the music kind of dictates that it's just got to be this, and I feel really comfortable with it. The construction of these drums is top notch. So happy with the way it sounds, the way it feels. Really, really happy with it. Yeah, man, it's been an amazing drum set to play. And it works for the tour that we're on right now.
That's awesome, man. We can't wait to see you rocking it out tonight.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
Come here, camera dude. Let's go over here. Oh, look at this, senor. ¿Qué pasó?
Columbus? Columbus! I want to know one thing. What the fuck's going on around here?
hours later.
Do something funny. Oh my God, you're so weird and quirky. Holy shit, I am sunburnt as a motherfucker. Okay, just a little bit of context for you because I kind of sucked at my job today and didn't film everything that I wanted to film. My day at Sonic Temple, like on the actual Sonic Temple grounds, is over. I am now at the King of Clubs for the Bather / Peeling Flesh / Converge show. Obviously you just saw that I was there while they were sound checking, but I have not really eaten today aside from those fries earlier. So I walked over to the Subway, got some Subway. It's the closest thing to the venue. I'm gonna go back in now, go up to the green room, eat, wait for my people to show up, and hope for a good time tonight. So real quick, shout out to Jay. Took great care of us as he always does. He just kind of lets us do whatever we want. So hi puppy.
Look at that good boy.
Fuck that guy. I was fucking really excited to pet that dog, and he fucking drug the dog away. The dog was all happy to see me, and he said, nope, not today. Anyways, shout out to Jay. Jay is awesome. He hung out with us more than enough and then just let us kind of do whatever we wanted. So we got to see pretty much every band we wanted to, except for Metallica, which is just a scheduling conflict on my end. So that's on me. One day I will see Metallica. That is a bucket list concert for sure. Never seen them. Love Metallica. Who doesn't? But yeah, massive, massive shout out to Jay. Just the absolute man. A pleasure to be around. Love that guy. So shout out to Jay. Shout out to Alan from the Black Dahlia Murder. Shout out to Evan, who is currently doing stuff with ICP. What a small world we live in. Anyways, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of this vlog. This is Bather, Peeling Flesh, and Converge at the King of Clubs. I'm gonna just keep it going and make it real awkward.
Should we get the tom stuff just a little bit?
back to the country. Send flowers to the bitches and all